Many African kings have embraced the Bible and the Quran. In fact, the Olu of Ibadan with the Quran on his chest. Yes. I wonder if the day the king of Saudi Arabia would and say they should put Ifa something with him to be buried. And you say that kind of person is a Yoruba king. He'll be behaving anyhow. He say he's a Yoruba king. He's not a Yoruba king. He's an Arabic king. In old Africa, in the real Africa, is there anything like lawyer? Is there anything like accountant? Is there anything like doctor? No, all these things were socialized already. A 10-year-old child will name all the leaves, all the healing leaves in every forest for you, the attribute, except your sickness deep. Now you go meet Babalawo. I'll give you the little historical context of this fight between Kosoko, who was backed by the Portuguese, and Akintoye, his nephew, who was backed by the British.
Mega Sale auf Timo. Erhalte
Kosoko was selling slaves to the Portuguese to take to the Americas. But the British then had launched colonialism. You remember very well that even America then was a British colony before they fought for their independence. America had not yet become empire, but they still needed slaves. But they were not with the British anymore. If you remember. Now the British haven't discovered colonialism. Colonialism simply means say enslavement in your own land. The English had moved from farming, agricultural based industry. They were moving to the industrial based industry. The so-called industrialization was happening. This was the industrialization era. So they didn't need agricultural product anymore. What did they need now? Raw materials to power the factories of England. So the English all over the world did not want slavery because they needed people to work in their own land, to go and mine for the gold that is in Africa, that is not in England, to grow the rubber, the cocoa that they need to make chocolate, the rubber for tires, to mine for tin, columbite, all these raw materials that they needed us to work in our lands. So the British were fighting to keep us here. The Portuguese were fighting to take us away. That is the clash between Kosoko and Akintoye. Fela say, Oba Kosoko de Lagos when Englishman arrive. Englishman and Akintoye they come drive Kosoko away. UAC come on hold, they come too. They many years, Africans them not agree. Why you take our land by force, them as the Englishman? The lands were already taken by force. See, this fight when Kosoko fights the British, I mean, they go and look at your history. They get one, there's that history of an African colony with the Netflix. Talk about this issue. Kosoko beats the British when the fight started, they run. The British run because, you know, they didn't expect that kind of fighting. When hand to hand, we see them. They run, go house, go bring big bomb and boat. They burn the whole, they bombard the whole Lagos Island. They raised it to the ground. That's what they take to subjugate all this Lagos Island. They destroy every garden, even the palace. You understand me? That's why the British only take Lagos. Yes, so where are they for the song? Why you take our land by force, them as the Englishman? We have to come to some kind of an arrangement. Englishman no hungry. They start to hire Africans to fight them brothers and kill them too. They give them guns, uniforms and law. Fight your brothers and kill them too. We dey behind your back. We be government, big government, big government, big government. These people that they pick to fight, that them they rule. Who do you think is ruling you in this? What do you think is going on? What do you think they happen for this country? Do you think Tinubu is in charge? Even though Tinubu don't win, do you think Tinubu is in charge of this country? United Tinubu fit make law about this country. But the thing about you Nigerians, I say that church and mosque they scatter on our brain. When they say Sean they smoke igbo, but the worst opioid, the worst drug is religion, and all of you are on it. You are doped up. You are doped up on religion, out of your fucking minds, because you think you are special. You think say if you win election for this country, say a people's movement win election for this country. When say the rich people of this country not go fight war against you now. You think they're not going to make this country hard for you? They must make you hate your own revolution. They will make you hate your own revolution. You will hate your own freedom. That's why everybody hate fella. And that's why maybe everybody now too must hate me. Because you must hate your freedom. You must hate the ability to be free. Listen, to be free is a mindset. Say nobody will control me. So I dey tell young people, if you dey for school, say, and you dey bribe lecturer, you are incapable of freedom. If you dey school, dey bribe lecturer, no matter what a lecturer do, because this is university. If you do your test, you do your exam, you study as you're supposed to study, nobody can fail you. You go contest that result, they will bring that to the other people go just review what you write. Nobody will just fail you because it feel like that. You fight. So when they bring what you write, make they come, other people come look at. But because you said no, so you know feel write nada. You are incapable. They don't train you. They train us to be incapable of understanding freedom, of being free. You go to fear to free. So you are afraid of your own freedom. I understand. So they hold on to nostalgia. Yoruba get Lagos, Igbo get Ojire, Hausa get car. Now you don't own. That's been taken from you, and your leaders. Your so-called, they're not leaders, they are rulers. And your rulers are put there to make sure you don't ask for it back. To make sure you never do anything to take it back, to make it your own.